Hi everybody, welcome to the worship workshop. I'm Hannah. Today I'm just going to give you a really crash course on how to use guitar chords that are written out like this and how to work them out and play them on the piano. You actually don't need sheet music. It's a pretty simple little concept. This goes along with my lessons in the worship workshop, and it's really awesome, great book about leadership and worship for teens. You can find this on our website at happyhomeschooling.org. Not .com, but .org, or you can also get it on Amazon. It's really great. So let's start with chords. You have a chord like this, and it's written for a guitar. So what does that mean for the piano? Well, it's actually really, really simple. We're going to start with C. Okay, so you have a C scale, right? Just like that. You have no sharps or flats or incidentals. It's just a straight C chord. What you do when you see a C chord is you're going to put your thumb on the root of that chord, so C, and then you're going to do every other note. So a C chord is C, E, and G, like that. If you're doing it on your left hand, you're going to do the opposite. You're going to put your pinky on the bass chord. So it goes like this. C, E, G, C, E, G. That is C chord on the piano, okay? So the same thing happens with any chord. If we do a G chord, we're going to put our pinky and our thumb on G and do every other note. Just like that. What if we did it with F? We do it exactly the same way. Every other note. Just like that. But let's throw in D. For D, you actually have two incidentals in the key of D. You have sharps that are F sharp and C sharp. So it goes like this. Right? So that means that when we do that, we're going to put our pinky and our thumb on D. And every other note, we're going to include our F sharp. That is our D chord. We do that exact same thing on our E chord. Because in the key of E, we have an incidental as well. And F, every other note. See that? So let's do it all together. Here's C, D, E, F, G. When we get to A, we have an incidental as well, like that. And then there's the ever so tricky B. Every other one looks like that. You have B, D, and F sharp for that. So that's how you do chords, simply a crash course on the piano. When you're using majors and minors, they're a little bit different. When you have minor chords, they're a little bit different. But for today, you don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to take this piece of music right here. It's called Build My Life. And I'm going to just play a little piece of it for you so you can see that you can actually play that. What you're going to do is you're going to do a time signature of 4/4 and count to 4. So if we are starting with the D, 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4. It's just like that. And I'm going to do it with both hands. I'm just hitting kind of like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a fifth with my finger on D and G. So here's my D. I'm just kind of leaving out that third like that. So it goes like this. Worthy of every song we could ever sing. Worthy of all the praise we could ever bring. Worthy of every breath we could ever breathe. We live for you. We just keep doing that, counting by 4. like that, the more you start playing it, counting and playing your chords like that, you can add some little things in there. At the end of the worship workshop book, there's also some piano scales, so you can look at it and you can see what that C scale looks like on the piano and what those chords look like and what they translate to. So that's it. That's your crash course on how to play guitar chords on the piano. Have a wonderful time playing and happy homeschooling.